1. Hidden senior fares, a secret travel hack for seniors. Flying can be a pricey affair, but did you know there's a little-known way for senior travelers to save big on airfare? Some major airlines, including Delta, United, and American, offer hidden senior fares. These are unpublished discounts available exclusively to older travelers, and they aren't advertised online. The key is knowing how to ask for them. Here's everything you need to know about unlocking these hidden savings and ensuring a more budget-friendly travel experience. What are hidden senior fares? Many airlines have special, unpublished fare categories designed to help senior travelers save money. Unlike public discounts or promotional fares, these deals aren't searchable on booking websites and are only accessible by calling the airline directly. They're often referred to as unpublished senior fares, a term to keep in mind if you want to try this hack for yourself. The beauty of hidden senior fares is their flexibility. While the exact discount percentage isn't standardized, the savings can be substantial depending on the airline and flight. You won't find these offers splashed across banners on travel websites, but a quick phone call could reveal surprising opportunities. How to access hidden senior fares. Accessing these fares isn't difficult, but it does require a little effort. The process looks like this. Call the airline directly. Instead of booking online, pick up the phone and contact the airline's customer service or reservations team. Use the correct phrase. Don't ask for a senior discount, as that sometimes refers to general offers or specific terms that might not apply. Instead say, "I'd like to inquire about your unpublished senior fares." This phrasing lets the representative know you're asking about a specific fare category. Be specific with details. Have your travel dates, preferred airports, and destinations ready to streamline the process. This helps the representative check availability quickly. Real-life example. One traveler shared a story about flying to Barcelona with one of these hidden senior fares. They initially planned to book online when a friend tipped them off about the unpublished senior fares. After calling the airline directly and using the exact phrase, they landed a deal that saved them $340 on a round-trip flight. That's money that could be spent on enjoying tapas, exploring local landmarks, or covering additional travel expenses. Why aren't these fares advertised online? You might wonder why such deals are kept under wraps. The primary reason is that airlines use targeted offers to fill seats without impacting their overall pricing model. Publicly advertising steep discounts could result in an overwhelming influx of bookings, affecting profits. Senior fares, by remaining less visible, allow airlines to provide lower prices selectively and at their discretion. Tips for a smoother booking experience. If you're ready to try this senior travel hack for your next trip, here are a few tips to make the process even easier. Be polite and patient. Airline reservations staff handle countless inquiries daily. A kind tone can go a long way in ensuring they're willing to help you find the best deal. Call during non-peak hours. Early mornings or late evenings are typically less busy, meaning you could get a faster response. Don't be afraid to follow up. If the first representative isn't aware of these fares, politely ask to speak to someone who might know more. Not all staff members are versed in every fare category. 2. TSA privileges for seniors, 75 plus, a stress-free security experience. Traveling can feel overwhelming, especially when navigating airport security. However, if you're 75 or older, there's good news. The Transportation Security Administration, TSA, offers special screening privileges to make your security check smoother and less taxing. These perks are one of the best-kept secrets in air travel and can go a long way in reducing stress during your trip. Here's everything you need to know to take full advantage of these TSA accommodations. Keep your shoes and light jackets on. One of the most noticeable perks for senior travelers aged 75 plus is that you're not required to remove your shoes or light jackets during security screening. This small accommodation can make a big difference if bending down to untie shoes or managing layers on a chilly day is challenging. It also helps you move through the line faster, saving both time and energy. Make sure to inform TSA staff of your eligibility if they don't already recognize it. A polite mention of "I'm 75 or older" can help ensure you're provided the privilege without unnecessary delays or confusion. A second chance with the metal detector. We've all experienced the familiar beep when walking through a metal detector. For seniors, this moment doesn't need to cause anxiety. If the detector is triggered, you'll be offered a second chance to walk through before additional screening measures are taken. This second attempt can help address accidental triggers like metallic accessories or items tucked in pockets. It's an excellent example of TSA's effort to make the process more accommodating for seniors who may use medical aids or wear metallic devices like joint replacements. The option to remain seated. Physical inspections can feel intrusive, especially for older adults who may have mobility concerns. Thankfully, seniors aged 75 and over have the right to request a seated screening. If a pat-down is required or further examination of personal items is needed, this can all be done while you're comfortably seated. Simply state, "I'm 75 plus and would like to remain seated during screening." TSA agents are trained to respect this request, ensuring you receive the attention and care you deserve without compromising your physical comfort. What to expect at security. To make the most of these accommodations, it's helpful to arrive at the airport prepared. Here are some tips to keep in mind. Inform the TSA agent. Right away, don't hesitate to mention your eligibility for senior screening privileges as soon as you approach the line. This saves you from unnecessary steps during the process. Be patient if asked for clarification. Airport staff work with hundreds of travelers daily. A kind reminder or clarification about your eligibility might be necessary and is usually well received. Pack light for easier screening. Limit the number of items in your carry-on to make security checks hassle-free. This is especially helpful if you have medical supplies or assistive devices that may require additional inspection. Why these privileges matter. Traveling should be enjoyable, and these TSA perks recognize the unique needs of senior passengers. By removing time-consuming and physically demanding requirements like removing shoes or standing during inspections, the TSA ensures you can focus on enjoying your trip without undue stress. These privileges also save energy for the parts of your travel that matter, like walking to your gate, boarding the plane, and of course, enjoying your destination. 3. Ambulatory assistance for seniors, making air travel easier. Air travel can be daunting, especially if mobility isn't what it once was. But did you know airlines provide a little-known complimentary service designed to make journeys easier for seniors over 65? It's called ambulatory assistance, and you don't need to be wheelchair-bound to qualify for this incredible support. By utilizing this service, seniors can enjoy a smoother, stress-free experience from the moment they arrive at the airport to the time they claim their baggage at their destination. Here's everything you need to know about ambulatory assistance, what it includes, and how to request it in advance for your next trip. What is ambulatory assistance? Ambulatory assistance is a specialized service airlines offer to senior travelers who need mobility support. This service caters to those who may not require a wheelchair, but could benefit from some extra help navigating through bustling airports. Whether it's providing guidance through busy terminals, ensuring you're at ease through security, or helping you settle into your seat during boarding, ambulatory assistance ensures seniors can travel comfortably and confidently. What does the service include? Ambulatory assistance is more than just a convenience. It's a comprehensive travel aid tailored to meet multiple needs. Here's a closer look at the included services. 1. Curbside assistance. When you arrive at the airport, help is available right at the curb. An agent will assist with unloading your baggage, escorting you to check-in counters, and guiding you to the appropriate security area. This is especially helpful for seniors who prefer to avoid long lines or the chaos of busy terminals. 2. Escort through security. Security checks can feel overwhelming for any traveler, but ambulatory assistance ensures you're supported every step of the way. An airline representative will escort you through the security process, from lining up to ensuring TSA procedures are as smooth and hassle-free as possible. 3. Priority boarding. With ambulatory assistance, you'll receive priority boarding as part of the service. This gives you extra time to board the plane, find your seat, and stow your carry-on items without dealing with the rush of other passengers. It's a wonderful way to feel at ease and settle in before takeoff. 4. Help at baggage claim. Once you've landed, the service doesn't stop. You'll be escorted to baggage claim, and a representative can assist with retrieving your luggage. This ensures you can leave the airport comfortably with no heavy lifting required. How to request ambulatory assistance. Airlines won't automatically offer ambulatory assistance. You'll need to request it in advance. Fortunately, arranging this service is easy if you know the right steps to take. 1. Mention it. When booking, the simplest way to request ambulatory assistance is when you book your flight. Whether booking online or over the phone, look for an option to note special service needs. On many airline websites, you'll find a section labeled Special Assistance or Mobility Support. If you're booking by phone, simply tell the representative, "I'd like to request ambulatory assistance for mobility support." They'll walk you through the process and confirm your needs. 2. Reach out in advance. If you forget to arrange assistance at the time of booking, don't worry. Contact the airline's customer service team as soon as possible to add the service to your reservation. It's important to make arrangements at least 48 hours before your departure to ensure everything runs smoothly. 3. Inform the agent at check-in. When you arrive at the airport, remind the check-in agent about your ambulatory assistance request. This allows them to confirm the service and ensure someone is ready to assist you promptly. Tips for a better experience. To make the most of ambulatory assistance, keep these tips in mind. Be specific about your needs. When booking, clarify the level of assistance you require. Whether you need help with baggage, walking to the gate, or boarding the plane, it's best to communicate your exact needs up front. Arrive early. Arriving at the airport with extra time allows the representatives to provide relaxed, unhurried assistance. This makes the process smoother for everyone involved. Keep your confirmation details handy. Jot down any confirmation numbers or notes related to your assistance request. This ensures there's no confusion or delay upon arrival. Why ambulatory assistance matters. Flying can be an exhausting experience, but ambulatory assistance ensures seniors don't feel overwhelmed. It's not about asking for special treatment, it's about making travel accessible and enjoyable for everyone. Whether you need help carrying luggage, navigating a sprawling airport, or boarding with ease, ambulatory assistance removes barriers and makes travel more inclusive. For many seniors, this service can mean the difference between staying at home and embarking on long-awaited adventures. It's a reminder that travel is for everyone, regardless of mobility challenges. 4. Free priority boarding for seniors, an insider travel tip. Flying can be a whirlwind experience, especially when battling crowds at the gate, searching for overhead bin space, and rushing to settle in before takeoff. For seniors over 65, navigating this process doesn't have to be filled with stress and hassle. Did you know you can request free priority boarding simply by saying, "I need extra time for boarding due to my age"? This simple request can transform your air travel experience, giving you the time and space to comfortably prepare for your flight. Here's a closer look at why free priority boarding is a game-changer for senior travelers and how you can take full advantage of this under-the-radar benefit. How to request free priority boarding. Requesting. Priority boarding is straightforward and hassle-free. Airlines provide this option to senior travelers who might benefit from having extra time to board without feeling rushed. The process is as simple as approaching the gate agent and saying, "I need extra time for boarding due to my age." It's also a good idea to remind the check-in staff about your request, especially if you might need additional accommodations while boarding. A little communication goes a long way in ensuring they're prepared to assist. Most airlines are happy to accommodate this request at no additional charge. If anyone questions your eligibility, be calm but confident. It's well within your rights to ask for the extra time to board. Key benefits of priority boarding. Priority boarding may not sound like a big deal at first, but this small perk comes with big advantages. Here's why seniors shouldn't miss out on this underrated travel secret. 1. Guaranteed overhead bin space. One of the biggest frustrations of flying is finding room for your carry-on bag. By boarding early, you're among the first passengers allowed to stow your items in the overhead bin. No need to worry about cramming luggage into tight spaces or finding your bag relegated to the back of the plane. This peace of mind makes traveling significantly smoother. 2. Time to settle without crowds. Priority boarding ensures a relaxed pace, allowing you to walk down the aisle without feeling rushed. You can organize your belongings, take your seat, and make yourself comfortable before the rest of the passengers board. For older travelers who prefer avoiding the boarding chaos, this is a welcome change of pace. 3. Access to flight attendant assistance. When you board early, flight attendants are less busy and more able to address any special requests you might have. Whether it's needing help with storage, adjusting your seat, or understanding safety instructions, this quiet window is the perfect time to ensure your needs are met. 4. Fewer risks of overexertion. Navigating airport terminals, waiting in long lines, and rushing to board can be exhausting. Priority boarding gives you the time and ease to move at your own pace. This means less standing and more chances to conserve your energy for enjoying your trip. When to request priority? Boarding timing is everything. You'll want to approach the desk at your gate ahead of the general boarding announcements. Notify the gate agent of your request early to avoid any last-minute miscommunication. If a boarding pass or tag is necessary to identify your boarding group, the agent will provide it on the spot. Keep in mind that not all airline staff announces this option for seniors. It's up to you to ask. By speaking up ahead of time, you'll ensure the most seamless travel experience. Travel tips for making the most of priority. Boarding. While priority boarding can make a world of difference, there are a few ways to enhance the benefits even further. Arrive early. Show up at the gate with plenty of time to spare, so you're ready to make your request well before boarding begins. Pack smart. Keep essentials like medications, snacks, and travel documents easily accessible in your carry-on. Boarding early gives you the opportunity to organize these items without pressure. Inform the airline ahead of time. If you also require mobility assistance or accommodations during the flight, inform the airline before arriving at the airport. That way they can make more detailed preparations tailored to your needs. Why this perk matters. Travel should be a joyful experience, not one weighed down by logistical obstacles. Priority boarding is a small and simple adjustment that makes a significant difference for senior travelers. It allows you to feel like more than just a number in the crowd. Instead, you'll have the freedom and comfort to enjoy your flight right from the start. For many seniors, this perk also makes air travel more accessible. Whether you're heading out on vacation, visiting grandchildren, or embarking on an adventure you've been dreaming of, priority boarding removes some of the barriers that could make flying feel stressful or overwhelming. 5. Airport lounge. Access for seniors, your ticket to comfort. Air travel can be tiring, especially for seniors facing long layovers or unexpected delays. The crowded waiting areas, hard chairs, and endless announcements can quickly sap the joy out of any trip. But what if you could relax in a quiet, luxurious lounge with free meals, comfortable seating, and a serene atmosphere? Here's a secret many airlines don't advertise. Seniors might qualify for complimentary lounge access through discretionary guest passes. It's a small but powerful travel hack that can make all the difference on busy travel days. The secret to lounge access. Airlines are known to maintain exclusive lounges for frequent flyers and premium ticket holders. However, during long delays or extended layovers, these lounges often offer discretionary passes to select passengers, seniors included. All it takes is knowing how to ask. If you're 65 or older, many airlines are open to offering temporary access as a courtesy, especially if it enhances your travel experience. Lounge access isn't openly advertised to the public, but seniors who inquire politely and confidently are often rewarded. Think of it as an opportunity to enjoy premium perks without the hefty cost. Why lounge access matters. Imagine sinking into a plush chair, sipping on hot coffee, or enjoying a fresh meal away from the bustling noise of the terminal. That's exactly what lounges offer, an escape to tranquility in the middle of a hectic airport. Senior travelers often find these spaces particularly helpful as they provide comfortable seating, perfect for relaxing tired legs. Complimentary food and beverages. No need to overspend on pricey airport snacks. Free Wi-Fi and charging stations. Stay connected or catch up on entertainment while your devices recharge. Quiet rooms and private spaces. Enjoy a stress-free environment where you can unwind or even nap. For airline staff, offering lounge access to senior passengers during unavoidable delays is a way of providing excellent customer care. For you, it's about transforming those difficult airport hours into a peaceful break. How to secure lounge access. To access the perks of an airport lounge, the key is knowing how to approach airline staff effectively. Here's a step-by-step guide to requesting courtesy access. 1. Find the airline's customer service desk. Locate your airline service desk or help counter upon learning of a delay or during a long layover. This is where you'll make your request. 2. Know what to say. Kindness matters, and so does clarity. Politely approach the agent and say, "I'm your age years old. I have a duration connection, and I'm wondering if you have any courtesy lounge access available for senior passengers." This phrasing helps identify your unique situation and shows that you're informed and respectful. 3. Provide your details. Be ready to show your boarding pass and travel itinerary. Mention any inconvenience caused by the delay or layover. Airlines are generally more accommodating when their schedules impact passengers. 4. Be patient and understanding. If the first agent doesn't offer you access, politely ask if they can double-check with a supervisor or confirm the availability of discretionary guest passes. Persistence often pays off when done with grace. A real-life example. A senior traveler shared how this simple request eased the frustration of a long layover. Their 6-hour delay with United Airlines turned out to be an unexpected luxury. After explaining their situation at the service desk, they were offered a courtesy pass to the United Club Lounge. Inside, they were greeted with soft, comfortable seating, a buffet of fresh meals, and quiet corners perfect for relaxing. Those 6 hours, which could have been exhausting and stressful, felt like a mini retreat instead. Tips for a better chance at success. To improve your odds of securing lounge access, keep these tips in mind. Travel during off-peak times. Lounges are less crowded outside of peak travel hours, increasing your chances of a positive response. Dress neatly. A put-together appearance can leave a good impression on the airline staff. Show gratitude. Airline employees deal with heavy workloads and countless requests daily. A simple thank you can go a long way. Why airlines offer this courtesy. Airlines value loyal and satisfied customers, and courtesy lounge access is one way to enhance the travel experience for select travelers. Seniors especially are often viewed as deserving candidates for this perk due to the greater physical challenges involved in navigating long journeys and waiting during delays. This service is also a gesture of goodwill that reflects positively on the airline while helping passengers feel cared for in stressful situations. 6. Free transport of medical equipment for seniors. Everything you need to know. Flying can come with its share of challenges, especially when traveling with essential medical equipment. Yet, there's some good news for senior travelers. Airlines are required to transport medical equipment for free, ensuring your health and safety needs are met without adding extra costs to your trip. Whether you use a CPAP machine, oxygen concentrator, walker, or wheelchair, this is one less expense and stressor to worry about. Here's everything you need to know about free medical equipment transport, including how to prepare in advance and what rights you're protected by during your flight. What medical equipment is included? Under federal regulations, airlines must transport necessary medical equipment at no additional charge. This rule applies to both carry-on and checked items, providing you with flexibility and assurance when packing for your trip. The following types of medical equipment are typically covered. 1. CPAP machines, continuous positive airway pressure. CPAP machines, commonly used to treat sleep apnea, are considered a medical necessity and allowed on board. Most airlines treat CPAP machines as an additional carry-on item, meaning it doesn't count toward your standard baggage allowance. 2. Oxygen concentrators. If you require oxygen while traveling, portable oxygen concentrators can also be brought on board without extra fees. However, you'll need to ensure the model is FAA approved and meets airline requirements. 3. Walkers, canes, and crutches. Mobility aids like walkers, canes, and crutches are covered too. These items can either be stored in the cabin or stowed in the cargo hold, as long as they're properly flagged as medical equipment. 4. Wheelchairs. Wheelchairs are a special focus under airline policies. Airlines transport them for free, whether they are manual or electric. Additionally, you can arrange to use the wheelchair right up until boarding, where it will then be loaded into cargo and returned to you promptly upon arrival. Notify the airline in advance. While airlines will accommodate your medical equipment for free, preparation is key to avoid hiccups on the travel day. Always notify the airline of your needs ahead of time, ideally at least 48 hours before your flight. Doing so allows them to confirm the process for handling your items and address any particular considerations. Here's what you can do. Call the airline's customer service team. Inform them about all medical equipment you'll be bringing and confirm if any additional documentation is needed. Ask about their policies. Each airline's process for medical devices may differ slightly. For example, they may require battery-powered devices like oxygen concentrators to have a limited number of spare batteries. Request assistance if needed. If you need help carrying or setting up your equipment, most airlines offer free assistance for senior travelers. Proactive communication eliminates any guesswork and helps the airline meet your needs seamlessly. Your rights under the Air Carrier Access Act. The Air Carrier Access Act, ACAA, is the federal regulation that ensures travelers with disabilities and medical needs are accommodated by airlines. This law protects your right to bring necessary medical equipment on the plane at no extra cost. It also guarantees the following protections: no counting against baggage, limits. Medical devices are exempt from standard carry-on or checked baggage limits. Priority stowage, equipment. Like collapsible wheelchairs must be stowed in the cabin, space permitting. Damage protection. Airlines are required to handle your equipment with care and compensate you for any damage that occurs while in their possession. Being aware of your rights under the AK is crucial. If issues arise while traveling, you can confidently remind the airline staff of these protections. Top tips for stress-free travel with medical equipment. Bringing medical equipment on a flight doesn't have to be daunting. A little planning goes a long way toward ensuring a smooth experience. Here are some practical tips for traveling with peace of mind. Carry documentation. Bring a doctor's note if your equipment requires it. This is especially helpful for oxygen concentrators or other electronic devices. Label your equipment. Add your name and contact information to all medical items in case they're misplaced during transport. Pack spare supplies. If your equipment needs batteries, filters, or tubing, carry extra supplies in your hand luggage. Arrive early. Give yourself extra time so airline staff can assist you with checking or storing medical equipment as needed. Why free medical equipment transport matters. Seniors often face additional considerations when planning travel, and the cost or hassle of transporting medical necessities shouldn't be one of them. Free medical equipment transport ensures that you don't have to compromise your health or comfort while flying. From CPAP machines to wheelchairs, this service is a lifeline for countless travelers who deserve accessible and worry-free air travel. Beyond practicality, this policy emphasizes inclusivity. By recognizing the unique needs of senior passengers and ensuring medical devices are properly accommodated, airlines contribute to making travel more enjoyable and accessible for everyone. 7. TSA liquid exceptions for medical needs, a vital travel tip for seniors. Navigating airport security can feel like a hassle, especially when you're managing medical needs. Fortunately, seniors traveling with liquid medications like insulin, nutritional drinks, or